that those belong in the same bucket?
Raw land is, it might be, in some cases, you've maybe just invested in raw land just as an investment, period. And that might end up being in your capital gain and loss bucket when you ultimately go to sell it. Because it's not, if it's not rental property, it's not under the normal category of passive or passive income or loss. If you're not renting it out, or, if this is land and you're renting the use of the land for farming or something, that would be different. Okay, but otherwise, it's treated no different than if you own a stock certificate for something.
If it was sold for a loss, it would not be applied to passive with active participation type real estate?
No, because not a piece of land, no, because it's not rental. That has to do with rental.
Only rental.
Only rental, yes.
So on the land question, if you own a plot of land that's just sitting there not doing anything with it, the only thing that's happening is you're paying property taxes on it every year.
Sure.
That property tax is going to show up as a loss somehow, somewhere, right?
You are allowed to deduct all your property taxes that are simply for property that's held for your primary residence, other residences that let's say you've got 3 or 4 different houses that you live in part of the time when you go to different places that you like to go. You don't rent them out. You can deduct the property taxes for all those homes. You can deduct the property taxes for a piece of land that you just have sitting there. That goes on your Schedule A, that's an itemized deduction. You get to deduct that anyway. So you don't have to worry about loss limitations on that. Now, if this was income producing property like rental, then it doesn't belong on Schedule A. It goes on a different schedule, and it's subject to all the limitations.
Schedule A is...
Itemized deductions.
Yeah, so I don't have any itemized deductions.
Yeah.
So...
Well, and if you don't have itemized deductions and your standard deduction is greater, then you use that number instead. So if you've got property taxes, and they're $1,000 on this piece of land, your standard deduction is going to be a lot more than that, so you take the standard deduction instead. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
Sounds good, thanks.